Hello everybody, today we are going to be making fried chicken. However, this is going to be a little bit healthier of a version of fried chicken and hopefully you all enjoy. To start off, we're going to take some bread. If you want us to teach you how to make this bread in the scene right here, let us know. My mom will link it down below. If not, just get any plain flour bread, white bread, and get to food processing. We're just gonna get that blended up into nice little crumbly bits. Next, you're going to take some salt, add it to that batch of crumbs, as well as some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and that's it. Go ahead and mix it. What's really cool about this dish is that it's okay, so I know every single time I say that this dish is my favorite, but this dish is my favorite. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to do. They're all so good, but I really like this dish. I do. And it's really yummy. My mom actually packed this for me for college, and it stayed in my fridge for a very long time after making it. So, like, it doesn't go bad very easily, which is super cool. Oh yeah, by the way, go ahead and smash all of the chicken breasts. Just place it in between two plastic bags or any surface plastic so that you don't get everything dirty. I guess you can do this straight on the counter, but you want to prevent it sticking to the mallet and the counter. So just go ahead and do this. Little pro tip. But yeah, my mom sent this dish with me, and it stayed for a very long time, and it tasted super good even just after reheating. Like, some things it's just not the same if it's not fresh. Like, I feel like fish is that way. If it's not fresh, it's not good after, the next couple of days. But this stays good for a very long time. And yeah, another funny thing about this dish is that in Arabic, or in Jordan at least, they'd call it scallop. And so when I was a kid, I don't know why, I have no idea why. I think there's a reason, maybe, that has to do with, like, just dialect, or how you just have certain names for certain things that other people don't use in other countries. Maybe it's like that, but they call it scallop. So whenever I was a kid and people would ask me what my favorite thing is, and I'd say scallop, they thought I had such a refined taste palette. Like, wow, you love scallops, like the little mussels, And I would be like, yeah, scallop is my favorite thing. And so, yeah, throughout elementary school, like, I would be saying that, and the teachers all thought that was just really funny. And like, when we would have to draw a picture of our favorite food, they came up to me one day and they're like, why didn't you draw like a scallop? Like, this is not a scallop, this is chicken. And I'm like, what do you mean? And that's when I realized that, we didn't have the same version in our brains. Anyhow, you are just going to make the eggs with the pepper and the salt, the 2 full eggs, and then you're going to start coating up your chickens. So you're going to start off with flour, the egg wash, the breadcrumbs, set it to the side, and then you'll be all ready for frying. I believe my mom used to buy the chicken pre-breaded at some point, so if you don't want to go through this step of making the coat, you can, and you can just skip right to the end of the video where we show you how to actually fry the chickens. But in my opinion, it tastes a lot better when you do it yourself, because you can use the type of everything that you want / exactly what's going into the coat. So, would you rather have perfectly healthy and good tasting food, or would you rather be, get it done a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient? I don't know. Take your pick your poison, I guess. Both are equally viable options. Anyways, we're going to be using avocado oil to be frying these chickens today. So just medium to high heat in a pan, have it be sizzling, and put in your avocado oil. and just pay attention to them. When they start to get a little bit brown on one side, flip them on over so we can get the other side. And be careful not to get any hot oil on your hands. Oil burns are no fun. Look how nice and golden brown they become. So yeah, just keep an eye on it. And what's cool is my mom has a heating drawer that we can put the food in after we have make it fresh if we want to eat it later in the day. So, not the time between we're going to eat it is not significant enough to where we should put it in the fridge. So we just keep it in the heating drawer, which is pretty cool. I guess you could do the same thing where you just heat up your oven a little bit and keep it in there. But yeah. And we always eat scallop or fried chicken with potatoes, of course. So go ahead and cut up some potatoes. Yeah, make sure you peel them first and wash them, strain the water, and go ahead and cut them. And then over here, we're just adding butter and salt and oil and onion powder. And garlic powder. And paprika, once again. There's a little theme here in the spices as we had when we made our bread crumbs. And then add a little bit of Parmesan cheese and mix that on up. And then we're gonna go ahead and coat all of our potatoes in this nice little mixture. I think even though you'd think like, oh, this is gonna completely change the taste of the potatoes, it does in a good way. So it still tastes like a potato, obviously, but I think the coating helps it get a little bit more crispier in the oven. It also gives it a nice taste that flows with the same flavors as the chicken because of the breadcrumb spread, So it's very good. And we're going to be baking these in a pan. So go ahead and coat the bottom with either butter or olive oil. And then we're going to place all of the potatoes just right on top of each other for each of the cups. Maybe try to put the bigger ones on the bottom and the smaller ones on top so that they all, it doesn't completely burn when it's down there, the smaller ones. But yeah, once that's done stacking, just stick it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit until it is nice and golden brown as always. We hope you guys enjoy this dish. Happy scallop and potatoing! Bye bye!